We hope this St. Paddy's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K. Grant. A positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Basketball.
Outside, Brown. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block. Here's Ginobili. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Ball. His last outing, he had 24 points. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Ball outside. Here's Brown. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Embiid. Goes up on the baseline. Here's Battier. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Battier is the full package pro. A knockdown 3-ball specialist who also gets it done by working hard on the defensive end, too.
Shane Battier going to the line shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
He hits the second from the line. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Ginobili, hounded by Ball. Up top, Embiid. And here's Allen, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Down low. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Green.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
To the middle. Pass to Embiid. And that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Now here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. Ball outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Chicago leading. Vanderbilt inside. Defended by Brown. Pass to Embiid. Easy jumper from very short distance. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Ball passes to Green. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Green, a screen. Here's Ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Ginobili. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Battier. Embiid inside. And the shot goes down. Embiid's got 6. Charlotte trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Green, the pass to Ball. Pass to Isaac. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Ball. Ball with another miss.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Ginobili. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Green. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. A shot to stop the drought. Vanderbilt with the block. And he gets it back. Isaac outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella. And he shoots it with confidence.
Timeout called. The Bulls. A new lineup here for Charlotte. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You look at the Bulls. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, there are the Hornets. They're a ways down in the standings. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Maxey against Dinwiddie. Pass to Stevenson. To the left side wing. Embiid from outside. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith. And no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
To the inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side Maxey. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
No surprise seeing Embiid rise up like that. Fantastic at getting around the defense on the offensive glass there.
Outside Richardson. And a miss there on the triple.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Gordon against Giddey. Richardson for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Great confidence off the catch. One of the reasons why Richardson is a go-to scorer.
Richardson's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced older teams in some cases.
Defended by Gordon. Back to Richardson. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Fades and shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And they recover it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Outside Giddey. Fires from deep. And the Hornets, another three.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
It's a tie game in Charlotte. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
13. The Bulls, 13.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the court for Chicago, they've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Stevenson in at the small forward. Ball against Maxey, and Ball gets it to go.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
To the paint. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Stevenson. Now here's Maxey, hounded by Ball. No good on the three. The Hornets with a lead. Dinwiddie outside. Ball finds Green. Allen defending. Banked it in off the glass.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Pass to Stevenson. Now Maxey. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Hauled in by Brown. And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 41%. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Maxey against ball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the wing, right side. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Maxey. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside, Brown. Pass to Isaac. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Back to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. Vanderbilt, a screen on Green. And it's Maxey missing.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Got to be careful how you guard him inside.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Free throw good. Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Allen against Brown. Pass to Ginobili. No luck on that one. Nice D from Brown. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ball outside. Back to Brown. And here is Green. Plenty of space. Count it.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So for the Hornets, Richardson comes in for Draymond Green, and Giddey's subbed in for Brown. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Chicago. Gordon comes in for Allen. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Ginobili, hounded by Ball. Vanderbilt, a screen on Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Gordon can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to Richardson. Isaac with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Giddey, defended by Gordon. He gets it in there. Giddey's got 5 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Embiid. No good from the wing. For Charlotte, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
To the left wing. There's 1:40 left in the first half of this game. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 12.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Got a hand on it.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Vanderbilt finds Gordon. The shot misses. Giddey with a defensive effort. Well, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. It's both from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Gordon on the wing, takes a 3. The Hornets pull it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Richardson against Stevenson.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Bull substitution. Tyrese Maxey.
Dinwiddie left side. From deep, Giddy. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Charlotte Hornets.
How about these guys dropping daggers from distance? It's become contagious. The defense has to stay connected to these guys, Ernie.
And the way they've stretched the floor could open up other things for them offensively. And let's focus now on the two opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down, as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Ball. Then it's Jaylen Brown. That's the Hornets 5. And Embiid with the block. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Vanderbilt against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Over Vanderbilt. Brown can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Ginobili. To the middle. Allen with it. Launches the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Ginobili, pounded by Ball. Allen against Green. Brown with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Ball. Green in the post. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Green's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Vanderbilt.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Ball outside. They set the screen. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the paint. Here's Ginobili. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Goes back up. Rejected by Brown. They get it back, and Allen gets it to go. So it's the Hornets now. They lead by 4. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And right now, a quick look at the top shot blockers among small forwards since the All-Star break. Jonathan Isaac is second.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
He lobs it up to the rim. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Battier. Here's Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. Embiid a screen on ball. Ginobili, no good. The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And that one's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 10 points.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And the Bulls call time here.
And in transition, they've been one of the best teams in the league. They're top 5 in fast break points. They've got a lot of speed, and they use it to their advantage.
And those high steal numbers, they usually can lead to some easy baskets. A live ball turnover allows teams to run. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Embiid. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Back to Brown. Now Ball lets the three fly, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Allen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Outside, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
At the line for the Bulls, Ray Allen. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Allen.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
So both free throws good from Allen. The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Dinwiddie against Maxey. Dinwiddie, right side. Here's Hartenstein. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Pass to Stevenson. 5 to shoot. Embiid, a screen on Dinwiddie. Maxey. Deflected. Richardson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Brown, a screen on Stevenson. Back to Richardson. Here's Dinwiddie. Pulls it from the top of the key. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Hornets lead by 5. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Allen with it, now guarded by Brown. Knocked away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 16 points.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Brown with it. He's against Allen. Here's Hartenstein. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Joel Embiid.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Gordon, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Now Allen. He's got 9 to the middle. Here's Embiid. Hartenstein pulls it in. Brown against Stevenson. Brown passes to Dinwiddie. And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ginobili, hounded by Ball, driving to the basket. And there's the rejection. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And here's Brown for 3. He goes up again. Yes, it's good. And now a 10-point Hornet lead.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pass to Stevenson. To the inside. Now Allen looking to end the run. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And here's Brown for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
It's Brown on the wing. Stevenson defending. Puts it up from 12. Blocked. And he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Ball no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Ginobili. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Embiid. Here's Ginobili, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Manu Ginobili going to the line, shooting 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The 3 from Ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Back after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Charlotte has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Allen. Down low. Here's Ginobili. Nice D from Brown. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's an 8-footer. And he knocks the jumper down. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Give credit to the defense. They were right there on Brown. Ultimately, though, he's too smart and too confident near the hoop to have any effect.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Ginobili for 3. Allen. No good on the shot. Ball outside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Ginobili. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The fadeaway. And again, Chicago, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Fade away. Right wing. Just 3 to shoot. 3-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 12-point Hornet lead.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Ginobili. Vanderbilt finds Embiid. Shot from the wing. Got it.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Isaac outside. Pass to Brown. Can't hit that one. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Isaac against Allen. Now Vanderbilt. Now here's Embiid. Tries it from 19. Ginobili gets the bucket.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Vanderbilt against Brown. Green with a screen on Vanderbilt. Brown. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. Allen on the wing. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Brown passes to Isaac. Inside. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
At the line for Charlotte, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's Ginobili, pounded by Ball. Pass to Allen. Fires from the wing, and it goes straight through with a swish. Allen's got 11 points here in the second half.
Love the stroke of Allen. I mean, his jumper is as sweet as cotton candy.
Here's Isaac, outside, Brown. Fires for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Ginobili, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Green. The shot comes out. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The shot that time not on target. And the Hornets going the other way now. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist from Brown. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Bulls, Joel Embiid. At the line with 1 shot.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
All right, everyone. That is your standard. Get loud. Once again for
Here's Brown. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And it's blocked by Embiid. From 13. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. Outside, Brown. Green, a screen. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Brown against Vanderbilt. Looking to end this cold spell. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. And they get it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Pass to Green. This one for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Second team foul.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. And the third team foul. At the line, for Jalen Brown. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ginobili. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Embiid. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Embiid, a screen on Brown. Allen with it. Three-pointer.
And Brown just doing a nice job using his body well at the defensive end of the floor. He's a physical player who I think does a really good job challenging shooters.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Well, we expect this. See sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Zach LaVine is out there with Wallace. Then there's Davis. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Now here is Miller. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. And finished off by KD.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Miller against Wallace. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Carter Williams. Durant with a screen on LaVine. It's Durant on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Hendricks passes to Carter Williams. Off target from outside. And here are the Heat now. Outside, LaVine. Wallace with a screen for LaVine. Passes it to Davis. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Durant for the three. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 5 points so far.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Pass to Hayward. Outside LaVine. Davis with a screen on Carter Williams. LaVine finds Davis.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
First one falls for him. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role?
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Down low. Tries from 16, and Hayward with the block. Wallace, the pass to LaVine. Miller against Wallace. Pass to Hayward. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Miller, right side. He kicks to Durant. Back to Miller. The pass to Hendricks for three. He can't get that one. And Miami the other way now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Kept alive, and they get it back. Carter Williams against LaVine. 6 to shoot. And another shot. And Whiteside sends it back. Durant dishes to Miller. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Durant against Hayward. And here is Wallace. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Miami no good on that time either. Now Miller passes to Whiteside. He dishes it to Carter Williams. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Up top, Carter Williams. Wallace covering. Miller against Levine. Durant wide open. He fires. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. KD's got 8 points.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Going with the whole new group on the floor.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Carter Williams. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. As a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. Pass to Korver. Pass to Lynn. The tray. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Nets. Here's the pass to Toppin. And then jammed down as he goes right over Taj Gibson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Korver. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lynn with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Passes it to Toppin. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Then the pass to Korver. Back to Lynn. And it's Hollins in the corner. Outside Gibson. Pocket 6. Dishes to Lynn. And here's Korver from the arc. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Lynn with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. That one drops for him. Gibson's got his second bucket.
You can see the precision passing of Lynn on full display there. So talented at running the pick and roll and getting the ball over to his man.
Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
KD dishes to Conley. Kicks to Carter Williams. Conley sets a screen for Carter Williams. To the inside. Pass to Richards. Shot from 16. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Conley against Land. Outside Korver. There's Porter with the 3. And that one is off. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Nets. They're up by 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets. Brooklyn leading by 11. On the court for Miami here in the second. Hayward out there with Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Wallace in at the point guard. Conley gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wallace against Miller. Hayward outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Conley's shot is off. The Heat trail by 14. Hayward outside. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
They grab their own miss. Yes, that goes in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Wallace. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Durant. Back to Miller. Outside Conley. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 17. Timeout called the Heat. So for the Nets, Brandon Clark comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Kevin Durant. Davis, the pass to Wallace. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Williams, a screen on Miller. Levine kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to Hayward. Over Barnes. Hayward can't hit.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Wallace. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here's Hayward. Here he goes.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
And there's the pass to Hendricks. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Nets lead by 20. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's Conley after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Shot left block. And it's Miami with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hayward on the wing. Back to Wallace. Outside, Levine. 4 on the clock. That shot off. Good D by Miller. Nets leading by 18. Conley up top. Defended by Hayward. A 3-ball. Conley's shot is off.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Now here is Davis. He has 5. Back to Wallace. Passes it to Hayward. Launches it. Nailed from 3-point land. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
for your Wolverine X.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Nets. Carter Williams comes in for Michael Conley. A different look for Miami. And the Nets with possession here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Miller finds Carter Williams. To the paint. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Korver. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good from Gibson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To stop the drought. That one wide left. The Heat trail by 15. Here is Lynn. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside Korver. Fires for three. They get it back. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 17.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Lynn. Outside Korver. Launches a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is Korver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
Here's Miller. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Clark sets a screen for Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Lynn from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Shots good by Miller.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Heat trail by 18. Outside Korver. Pass to Lynn. They set the pick. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Lynn is just fearless. Always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Korver against Carter Williams. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Michael Carter Williams. And out the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And he sinks the second. Outside, Lynn. Here's Gibson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 4 assists now tonight.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
There's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing and playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Trailblazers matchup, man, I think it's fair to expect that this will be a close one, man. The talent level on each side is pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if this came down to a buzzer beater.
Should be competitive, but we'll see. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jack Vaughn has right now. We've got Michael Carter-Williams. He's out there with Andre Miller. Durant is out there with Whiteside, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here is Miller. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Miller, the pass to Carter-Williams. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Hendricks. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I tell you what, that's an excellent pass there. Carter-Williams almost with like a sixth sense to see the play as it develops.
Brooklyn shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wallace with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Davis with a screen on Miller. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And here's Miller. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Carter Williams. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Miami grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Fires the 3. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 7 points.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Durant with a screen on Wallace. It's Durant on the wing. The pass to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Now Carter Williams after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Levine against Carter Williams. Now Wallace. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Levine for 3, and it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Whiteside. Over Hayward. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Davis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Andre Miller. Barnes passes to Hendricks. Here's Richards. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Durant sets a screen for Carter Williams. Throws it up high. Now here's Wallace. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called, the Heat. Different look for Miami. Gibson comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Wallace. Lin finds Levine. Outside Gibson takes a three. Miami no good on that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The hook. And the bucket is good from Carter Williams down low. Carter Williams has got 11 points.
Nice form on that hook shot there.
Here is Hayward. He has 7. Kick out to Levine. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Brooklyn. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Lin with it. Gibson with the screen on Carter Williams. Lin got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Taj Gibson picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
At the line, 2 times.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Brooklyn. Toppin comes in for Nick Richards. And Miller's subbed in for Barnes. Then for the Heat, Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Davis. Porter comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Corver in for Jeremy Lin. And he's good on the second. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
And the Nets making a change here. Clark's checked in. On defense, the Nets. Here's Levine. And that time, also a missed shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's Miller. Has to Toppin. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Ryan Hollins. Robert Williams comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Wallace subbed in for Kyle Korver. And for the Heat, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Timeout called, the Heat.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Zach LaVine.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
.153 left to play in the third. Now Wallace. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine wide open. And they get it, and it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Miller outside. Outside, KD. And the Nets miss again. The Heat trail by 20.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Miller, the pass to Clark. He dishes it to Carter Williams. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Heat, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Hayward kicks to LaVine. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Davis with a screen on Miller. Levine for three. Again, Levine missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Tries it from 19. The 9-footer's on the mark. Clark's got his first points of the night.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
GA, he's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, we've got Williams. Levine is out there with Wallace, and it's Hayward, and it's Davis in at the 5. Pass to Carter Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
First team foul. At the line, Michael Carter Williams. At the line, one shot.
On the free throw, no good. Blindside dishes to Carter Williams. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Now here's Wallace. Hayward outside. Back to Wallace. Davis setting the pick for Wallace. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
Anthony Davis, one time from the line.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now the pass to Carter Williams. Back to Miller. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Miller against Wallace. Inside, Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that man.
Passes it to Hendricks. Durant deciding where to go with it. And the 3 off target.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Carter Williams.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Makes it off the glass.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Durant sets a screen for Miller. That shot off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 13-point game, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And Williams drops them both. Nets leading by 11. Pass to Carter Williams. Outside, KD. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night. Wallace against Miller. Feeds it to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Uh-oh, okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
And the pass to Hendricks. KD, he's open. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Wallace. On the wing, Levine. Carter Williams covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
For Miami, Wallace at the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. No good on the second free throw.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Passes it to Hendricks. Kicks to Carter Williams. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Whiteside makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Miami no good on that time either.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
To the inside, Durant, sweet move, he lays it in. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the Heat call time here. Here's Wallace. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What separates AD from most big men is he's just got every tool at his disposal, and he knows exactly when to use them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Miller kicks to Carter Williams. Miller sets a screen for Carter Williams. The feed to Whiteside. And taken away by Wallace. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 22 is their biggest lead. Durant against Hayward. And Durant, here we go. Over Hayward. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. Wallace outside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Levine against Carter Williams. Hendricks passes to KD. Rebound by the Heat. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside, Levine. Back to Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's Durant on the wing. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by KD. The Heat trail by 13. To the paint, here's Hayward.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
And he makes the first.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Hayward hits them both. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just to give themselves a little bit of a break. Late in the game, up
big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
At the line, Michael Carter Williams. At the line, 1 foul.
That free throw good from Carter Williams. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for KD.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Shooting 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's the Nets now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley's shot is off. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Conley with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even ooh. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. I think this is where the grind of the season really starts to add up, Smitty. How do you tough it out in the late season?
You gotta be resilient, BA. The season will do everything it can to wear you down.
and it's on you not to let that happen.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Paul George, also Aaron Gordon out there, and it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Evans. The 3-ball. Offensive board. And here's George. Drives to the hoop. From the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside McDaniels. Over George. McDaniels can't hit. Grant against George. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis taking it the other way now. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And the way they fought in that fourth quarter was just inspiring. They deserved to win that game based on their fortitude.
Now here's Leonard. He had 16 in the win against Washington. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
They set a pick. There's Young with the 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Young. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
George for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Graham. Here's Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Lets a floater go. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to George. To the inside. And the jam by George.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Here's Evans. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. George with the block. George outside. Outside Young. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Pass to McDaniels to stop the run. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Young. Gordon on the wing. George outside. From the high post. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And that one misses.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Leonard for three. Drills it from deep.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Pass to Young. They set the pick from outside the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. In third, the Grizzlies.
This is a team that is simply not missing anything right now, and they are just getting more and more confident in themselves every game.
To the right side, McDaniels a screen. Evans. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Here's Evans. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Shot by Leonard, no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Now here's Young. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. They get it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Freedom. Here's Nash. And again, Memphis no good. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Quickly finds Van Vliet. Lyles a screen. Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Stewart. Here's Mann. Over quickly. Mann misses. Quickly outside. Pass to Lewis. And here's Van Vliet. Back to Quickly. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Here's Mann. Will it go? Nails it from beyond the arc.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left block shot on the way. Man misses. Portland leading. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Nash. Picked by Stewart. Puts up a 3. Nash misses. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Quickly. Here's Lewis. Launches it. And it's Freedom with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Stewart. Here's Nash. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Freedom. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Cody Zeller.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Well, Memphis shooting just 35% from the floor. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
PA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Aaron Gordon. He's out there with Paul George. And it's Young in at the 1. Outside McDaniels. Rejected. Now Young. George outside. Outside Young. And George with the jam.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Evans. 6 to shoot. Outside for Grant. 4-3. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you know they should be thankful for the result. They didn't play their best in that one, but still won by a reasonable margin.
They were really fortunate to come away with that victory. It wasn't their finest game, but hopefully they'll be better here in this one.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 6 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Gordon outside. And here's Young. Screen by Gordon. Tries it from the top of the key. Gets rebounded by Grant.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
George for 3. Portland, no good that time either. Memphis leading. Tipped away. Pass to Evans. McDaniels against George. Leonard on the wing. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
George against Grant. Gordon on the wing. Over McDaniels. Portland again missing. And here's Memphis. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Evans. Guarded by Young. McDaniels from long range. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Young. George outside. 3-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Now here's Grant. Here's Monroe. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And the shot's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Portland calls timeout. He's checked in for Memphis. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. Taking a look at Portland, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course, Memphis, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
You know, for Memphis, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
What a nightmare of a season it's been for them. Nothing has gone right for a team we all thought would be real contenders coming into the year.
Screen by Gordon. There's Young with the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Pass to Young. Portland, no good that time either.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Evans. Back to Leonard. Here's Evans. He has 7. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's man, picked by Stewart. From 12 feet, Zeller with the rebound. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. George outside. Screen by Young to end the drought. And that one's long.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Second chance shot, and that one's good. Freedom.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And the Trailblazers shooting just around 32% from the field. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Lyles, he's checked in for Gordon. Lewis comes in for George. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Trae Young. VanVleet with it. Pass to Lewis. Back to VanVleet. Soft touch off the glass. VanVleet's got his second basket on the night.
What a fearless competitor VanVleet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
For three. It doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position grip.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
George with the bucket.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Freedom over Zeller. And again, Memphis no good. And Portland shooting 35% so far in this one. 14 feet away. George's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
And finished off by Stewart.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
VanVleet, the pass to George. Sinks it from distance. George has got 12 points in the game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Stewart, a screen on George. Pass to Nash. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
At the line for two.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
And the Blazers making a change here. Quickly's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Quickly. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. And the basket by Nash.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
And here's Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And the first half now in the books. Grizzlies out in front, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, this one is a coin flip, a 50-50 game on paper. Pretty even talent-wise. It's going to come down to execution.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I'll be watching on my tablet.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Jaden McDaniels out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Monroe in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Young finds George. The three. Young misses.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Evans. George against Grant. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And he lays it up and in. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Gordon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. Second, the Grizzlies.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's Evans. He's got 7. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Leonard. Here's Evans. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Grant from the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Now here's Young. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Gordon, the pass to George. Back to Gordon. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
George, a screen on Grant. George outside. Pass to Chandler. It's George on the wing. No good with the triple. And Grant, as you said, with Young. He's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Count it. McDaniels gotten 4 this quarter.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
George for 3. Rebounded by Evans.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup? Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to George. Here's Chandler. George outside. Over Grant. George's shot is off.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Evans. McDaniels against Gordon. Now here's Leonard. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 13.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
Please give a big round of applause for your first two.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Freedom comes in for Monroe, and it's man in for Kawhi Leonard. George for three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his third assist of the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Evans. Fires the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Young with it. Here's Chandler, averaging around 6 a game. Screen by Gordon. Young nails the wide open jumper. Young's got 6 points.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Grant outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. George passes to Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And during the last month, here are the sharp-shooting small forwards who have wreaked havoc from downtown. Shooting it with a lot of confidence right now. You look at McDaniels, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage.
You can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter. When he gets any room to fire a triple, he does so without any hesitation.
From deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to George. Let's go with a three. Gordon outside. The three is up. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
An area Gordon continues to work on. Now, when he's draining shots off the catch, it definitely helps with his confidence.
Here's Evans. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Now Portland with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Outside Young. It's George on the wing. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Pass to Nash. Now Grant. Over Zeller. It's deflected. And he stays with it. And Grant gets it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. The three, George. The shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now Portland with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Lewis. The three is up. Counted from distance.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Grant the screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Lewis. Zeller with the ball. Poke loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket is good.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
For three, George. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Nash, guarded by Quickly. Shots blocked. Here's Lewis. Pass to Lyles. For three, George. Grizzlies with the rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies leading by 17. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Portland, Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Evans, guarded by Young. And here's Grant from the arc. And he recovers it. Pass to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Leonard outside. 3-pointer. And again, Memphis no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
George passes to Young. Gordon with a screen on Grant. Young with the bucket.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Grant. Now Young with a steal. Now Quickly. Takes a step back. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Here's McDaniels. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Timeout called. Memphis.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, you have to tip your hat to him. I mean, the way he shot the ball from deep has just been huge. But I really love how he's worked so hard to get open. The preparation before the shot to create the necessary space was equally as impressive.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Leonard for three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Pass to Gordon. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Here's Young. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Evans. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Grant against Young. Wing shot on the way. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
George outside. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. And the jam by George.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Here's Evans. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get it again. Young. And he makes it on the layup.
Great positioning by Trae Young. He's right there to collect the rebound and send it back.
Here's Evans. Guarded by Van Vliet. McDaniels from long range. And it's Portland with a rebound. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Young. Shoots over Grant. Young misses. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Leonard right side. Outside for Grant. Takes the 3. The rebound by Chandler.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Now Van Vliet. Outside Young. Young missing again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to Evans. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Leonard. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Leonard has a great feel for when the defender is just a little out of position.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Leonard. George, he's checked in for Portland. Timeout called. Memphis. And Leonard drops them both. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Monroe. Can't get it to drop. And it's Portland the other way. George with it. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Leonard. Leonard with a screen on Young. Here's Evans. The rebound by Chandler. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Screen by Gordon. Shot from 16. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by George.
I mean, a premier shot maker. Young plays with a calm and a confidence that belies his age.
Over to the left wing. Leonard against George. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Evans. Looking to get it going. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's Leonard, and he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Here's Gordon. Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Pass to Young. From behind the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Evans. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.